I've never seen anything like it in my life. Look, that's bigger than me. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that.
Jake! Jake!
The internet is filled with creepy content, but some videos go beyond disturbing, like this one, captured through a GoPro camera. Some thrill seekers push danger to the limit. In this next clip, a group of daredevils plays a deadly game of chicken with a massive tanker ship. These vessels create powerful wakes that can capsize boats or pull you straight into their propellers, and turning one takes hours. But that doesn't stop them. They weave dangerously close, even trying to surf the wake. And in the next clip, things only get more intense. A group of friends is out on jet skis when they spot a large cargo ship. One of them decides to get dangerously close, reaching out to touch the hull. That's when things go very wrong. As he reaches out, he accidentally pulls the dead man's switch on his jet ski, instantly killing the engine. Now, stranded and drifting in the path of the moving cargo ship, he's left vulnerable in the water, and it's all captured on his GoPro. Fortunately, he manages to escape, but it's a reminder of just how quickly these stunts can turn deadly. Was it bravery, stupidity, or just a love of adrenaline? I'll let you be the judge. Whatever you think of that video, I'm even more curious what you'll think of this next one, captured on May 13th. Quick interruption. If you're enjoying this video, why not hit that subscribe button? We're on a mission to hit 300,000 subscribers, and when we do, 3 lucky fans will win a limited edition items. Right now, 61.2% of you watching haven't subscribed yet. We're pushing for at least 40%, and we need your help to make it happen. It's completely free, and your support helps us make even more awesome videos. So, don't miss out, subscribe now, and let's get back to the video. A TikToker named Melody awoke to find a missed call from an unknown number. Initially thinking little of it, she soon realized the caller had left a voicemail. But this wasn't your typical wrong number. The message mentioned her by name, and ended with a chilling statement. It will not stop. Naturally disturbed, Melody shared the voicemail with her followers, unsure what to make of it. But then, just days later, while shopping, she returned to her car and found a handwritten note placed on her windshield. At that point, she began to wonder, were the two incidents connected? But it's what happened next that left both her and her audience truly unsettled. In a follow-up video, Melody records herself walking to her doorstep where someone had left flowers. As she leans forward to pick them up, many viewers noticed something she didn't. A dark figure standing in the doorway behind her.
Okay, this might be nothing, but the timing is just not it. It was my birthday, right? And I got these flowers. Boom. They're dying. I know, that's not weird because it's me, okay? They die. No note. So, and I figured, you know, when it's my birthday, someone's gonna call or text me and be like, happy birthday, did you like my flowers? That didn't happen. It didn't happen. So, hold on, my dogs are freaking out.
At first, Melody believed it might have been a prank. maybe even an edited screenshot from a follower. But after reviewing the original footage herself, frame by frame, she confirmed the same eerie figure could be seen. Who left the note? Who called her by name? And who, or what, was waiting behind that door? Whether this is a disturbing coincidence, a stalker's twisted game, or something far more sinister, that's ultimately up to you to decide. Whatever it was, it couldn't possibly be crazier than this next video, captured on December 25, 2024. A now viral video was posted by TikTok user @Sunwell, who claimed that something, or someone, was terrorizing him in his backyard in South Carolina. According to him, large branches were being snapped like twigs, and in the video, you can clearly hear the fear in his voice as he tries to convince himself it couldn't possibly be a bear. Before he even hit record, Sunwell says he attempted to confront the entity, only for it to hurl massive tree limbs in his direction. Fearing for his safety, he backed away and began filming. This is what he captured.
I've never seen anything like it in my life. This is the second time I've come over here, and the first time when I got up under them trying to figure out what it was, they started breaking limbs off and throwing them at me. What in God's name is it? It's bigger than me, whatever it is, because just breaking limbs off that it would take me 2 minutes to saw. Look, that's bigger than me. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. What in Jesus' name just is doing this? Oh my God, he just took half the tree down. Something, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, it's gotta be I don't even think a bear would have a chance in Hades and it doing this. It's something stronger than a bear. And he is pissed. Yeah, that's a healthy tree. About 8 to 10, maybe even 12 inches in diameter that he just broke because he's pissed because I'm getting close to him. I think I'm going to bounce because I think he just hit the ground, which means he's about to face me on foot. And I don't really want to wrestle with somebody that can tear trees down.
Shortly after the video went live, viewers began dissecting the footage, frame by frame, trying to uncover what Sunwell might have missed. And it didn't take long. By slowing the video down and adjusting the brightness, someone spotted something truly strange lurking in the background. Something Sunwell himself hadn't noticed while filming. Theories exploded across social media. Some claimed it was just dead tree limbs. Others swore it looked like a cloaked figure, possibly even an alien presence. And while it might have a rational explanation, it's difficult to explain away the shape, the movement, and the timing of what was captured. Even more curious? After the video blew up, Sunwell stopped answering questions about it entirely, adding another layer of mystery to an already unnerving situation. So, what do you think? Just broken branches caught in the wind, or something else entirely? As always, that's up to you to decide. Whatever it was, it will probably remain a mystery forever, and the same can be said about this next video. On March 22nd of 2024, a horrifying incident unfolded at Icon Park in Orlando, Florida. The ride involved was called the Orlando Freefall, a towering attraction that dropped passengers 20 stories in just under 4 seconds.
I love that you guys were down. That's my Yeah, that one looks like that. Y'all ever been on there before?
Negative.
No, I've never had it either.
That's great.
You know how you're going? 400.
Oh,
Hey, you check your seatbelt on the left side. Seatbelt.
nope.
Seatbelt.
Yeah.
That night, 14-year-old Tyre Sampson, a rising football talent, decided to try the ride with friends. Standing 6 feet tall and weighing around 380 pounds, Tyre far exceeded the posted weight limit of 285 pounds. But according to witness reports, a staff member, who had only been on the job for 3 days, let him on anyway. When the harness wouldn't lock properly, the operator used a wrench to manually widen the restraint, giving Tyre just enough room to be seated. What makes this even more harrowing is that at its peak height of 430 feet, the ride tilts riders forward 30 degrees, placing enormous pressure on the harness system. Moments later, as the ride began its descent and the magnetic brakes engaged, Tyre slipped out of his seat and fell over 100 feet. The last known photo of Tyre, taken just before the drop, appears to show his harness visibly loose, a chilling visual that has since become symbolic of a preventable tragedy. The ride was immediately shut down and never reopened. It has since been demolished. The Sampson family pursued legal action against the ride manufacturer and park. The company never appeared in court. After a brief hearing, the family was awarded $310 million in damages. The park remains open, but the shadow of what happened that night still lingers. Whether it was negligence, inexperience, or a devastating oversight, it's a tragedy that should have never happened. And there are more tragedies like this. Take the next video, for example, which happened on May 28th of this year. Just off the coast of Southeast Europe, tragedy struck when 19-year-old Serbian model Tijana Ratenji fell over 150 feet during a parasailing excursion. But this wasn't a case of faulty equipment or an error on the part of the operator. According to multiple eyewitnesses, Tijana herself unbuckled her harness mid-flight, just moments before flipping upside down and plummeting toward the sea. Witnesses claimed they heard her scream, "Put me down," but by then there was nothing anyone could do. The event, captured on video, left bystanders horrified. The parasailing company maintains that she was fully briefed on all safety protocols and had been in good spirits beforehand. She was reportedly hired to participate in a marketing shoot, and those close to her insist she would never intentionally harm herself. So what happened? One theory put forward by those familiar with such incidents is that she may have experienced a phenomenon known as the call of the void. This psychological term refers to a brief, intrusive urge to jump or engage in dangerous behavior, not out of intent, but as a bizarre misfiring of the brain's threat assessment system. Experts say as many as 30 to 60% of people experience it at least once, often near cliffs, ledges, or high speeds. The brain, in trying to calculate danger, briefly imagines the worst outcome, and sometimes that signal gets crossed. Others believe it may have simply been a panic attack brought on by the overwhelming situation, a moment of disorientation at a great height that ended in irreversible tragedy. But if you thought that was the only one, think again. Take a look at this next video, captured in March of 2025. A video surfaced on TikTok, filmed inside the historic Hotel del Coronado in San Diego by two paranormal investigators known online as Whispers. Tales of Gore. The hotel, which first opened its doors in 1888, has seen its fair share of famous guests, from Thomas Edison to Marilyn Monroe and Charlie Chaplin. But it's also known for something far more unsettling: its resident ghost. In 1892, a woman named Kate Morgan was found dead on the property with a gunshot wound. The circumstances surrounding her death remain suspicious to this day, and many believe her spirit never left.
Are you a little boy? It's okay. Come here. It's okay. I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but it looks like it's going like back and forth. You see a movie? See a movie?
Oh.
It's okay.
No, wait.
It's
Come
okay.
back. Come back.
Come here.
No, you come back. Go straight. Look straight. Towards me. No. Turn towards me like you were earlier. Put your back towards me.
What these investigators captured on video that day left viewers chilled. A childlike figure, semi-transparent and eerily small in stature, appears to pass by the doorway in the background. The moment is brief, but unmistakable, and it left both investigators visibly stunned.
We had this footage for over a year. We filmed it at Hotel del Coronado. And we have so much more footage that makes that footage look like a joke.
Shortly after posting, a hotel employee even commented, claiming to have seen something remarkably similar. Skeptics offered explanations, suggesting someone might have walked past a balcony. But there's just one problem. These rooms don't have balconies. Whether this is real evidence of the unexplained or simply a trick of the light is up to you to decide. But either way, it's easy to see why this hotel's haunted reputation has stood the test of time. And this next video captured a different kind of haunting. Let's see how it unfolds. This one's about Leah Amberly. Leah Amberly was winding down in the tub while her 2 infant sons slept peacefully in the other room. Everything was quiet until it wasn't. She heard the unmistakable sound of someone entering the home. At first, she assumed it was just her husband home early from work, until 2 masked intruders appeared. With no phone nearby and no time to think, Leah did what she could. She pleaded with the men not to harm her children, grabbed the family dog, and bolted for the front door. Her only lifeline was the Ring doorbell camera, which she used to alert her husband to call the police. Here's what it captured.
Jake!
What's going on?
Call the police!
Call the police?
Please!
What happened?
I was in the bath. I thought you were home. Someone brought her back to where these 2 guys walked in. I begged them not to hurt the kids.
The intruders fled just moments after the alert was sent, and thankfully, no one was harmed. But once the footage went viral, criticism followed. Some questioned why Leah had taken the dog instead of her children. She later responded, explaining that if the intruders had been armed, running with the children in her arms might have put them in even more danger. Others accused Leah of staging the event to grow her online following, but she quickly took to social media again, showing receipts, proof, and her continued updates to defend her version of events.
Back sliding door. This is where they dusted for fingerprints. And this is my bathroom door they busted down. You can see the door handles all messed up.
Her children, still safe and smiling in her later posts, are a reminder that this terrifying night had a happy ending. But the questions remain. Was this an orchestrated stunt? Or a mother's quick thinking in the face of real danger? As always, I'll let you decide. Whatever you think about that one, I'm even more curious what you'll make of this next video. There isn't much known about this next video, but in 2015, it was submitted to a YouTube channel called The Paranormal Review by a woman who claimed to have experienced something deeply unsettling. In her email, she explained that she and her husband were driving down a narrow, single-lane road late one night when something suddenly leapt out in front of their car. With no time to react, they hit it, assuming it must have been a deer. But instead of driving off, they decided to reverse and check, just in case. What they captured next still sparks heated debate to this day. Take a look.
Hit something. Hope it didn't hurt the car. There's more. Is that it right there? It is. Oh my gosh, go.
As the car begins to roll backward, a humanoid figure can be seen rushing toward them from the darkness. Skeptics argue it's just a prank, maybe a person in costume or CGI. But others who analyzed the clip closely estimated the width of the road to be between 8 and 12 feet, which would suggest that whatever this thing was, it stood at least 8 feet tall, possibly more. The original video's full analysis is linked in the description below. But as always, was this an elaborate hoax or something truly unexplainable? That's up to you to decide. Whether it was truly unexplainable or not, this next video, known online as the Massa Truck video, is something far more terrifying. It allegedly shows a security guard in Mexico experiencing a full-blown panic, hyperventilating and visibly shaken, after discovering the lifeless bodies of several children inside an abandoned truck. But what makes this case even more disturbing is the chilling claim that followed. Just days later, the same guard was reportedly found dead, stuffed inside a suitcase, alongside a message that read, "This is what happens when you see things you shouldn't. Don't be a snitch."
Imagínese que lleguen y la vean así. Ya necesita tranquilizarse para llegar bien a su casa a cuidar a sus hijos. Tranquilo. Llévame a mi casa. Tranquila, por favor. ¿Se quiere ir a su casa? Sí, me quiere con él. Primero necesita tranquilizarse, porque si llega hacia su casa, los va a asustar. Cuida a tus niños. ¿Usted lo conoce? Sí, yo lo conozco. ¿Qué le pasó? ¿Qué le pasó? Sí, mire, ya le vamos a ayudar entre nosotros. Nos vamos a ayudar. Que había un trailer que traía muchos niños. Sí, está pasando eso. Sí, está pasando eso. Yo también a ellos, yo les digo que no se me hagan.
The clip has circulated widely online and sparked countless discussions. But until recently, I hadn't seen the full footage translated. After doing so, I tried to piece together what I could. It's important to say this. Although some articles reference the video, there's no confirmed source stating that the guard was found in a suitcase. That part of the story seems to be unverified, a detail passed on through internet rumor rather than official reports. That said, I do believe she saw something that genuinely terrified her. There have been multiple documented cases in Mexico involving bodies discovered inside trucks. And this story may be a dramatized echo of that tragic reality. Whether it was real or not, we may never know, and the same goes for this next video. Located in San Nicolas, Mexico, there's a stretch of road that has quietly become something of a local legend. It all reportedly began in 2014 when an unnamed man was tragically murdered along this very road. A cross was placed at the site to mark the spot where it happened. But it's what people say happens after you pass that marker that has kept this story alive. According to the legend, if you drive past this stretch and tune your radio to a certain station, a local sports station, you might begin to hear sirens. That's exactly what happened to a group of skeptics one night in 2017 when they set out to debunk the story for themselves. But instead of silence or static, what they recorded left them visibly shaken.
Se dice que cuando llegas para allá, donde está la cruz, más o menos por donde va la camioneta aquella, se distorsiona este pedo y empieza a sonar una ambulancia. No se sabe si es verdad, pero bueno, se dice. Vamos a pasar por ahí, pues, a ver qué pedo. Deja que pase ese señor. Ahora sí, dale. La estación no se ha cambiado, es la misma estación. Ahí vamos. Por allá está la cruz. madre! ¿Dónde está la cruz? Dale, dale. Ahí está la cruz del muertito. A la madre.
Now, some might argue it could have just been radio interference. But supporters of the story are quick to point out that this kind of distortion only seems to happen on that one frequency, and only at that one specific stretch of road. The station itself is widely used across the region, yet this anomaly has only been documented there. When the story gained traction online, even a local news crew went out to cover the phenomenon, hoping to offer a logical explanation. But what they encountered that day is something they still haven't been able to explain.
Ante nuestra sorpresa en ese preciso momento, se escuchó una voz que parece decir la frase "deja la cámara".
¿Que se ha jugado bien el partido? Medio tiempo, algo, no, para nada. De hecho, creo que los argentinos se metieron atrás después del gol. Sí, te lo decía un momento. Puedes decir lo que quieras, ya sabes que...
Since that report aired, the location has become something of a hotspot for thrill seekers and paranormal enthusiasts. The memorial cross that once stood by the road has reportedly been removed, perhaps by the victim's family. And interestingly, ever since then, the strange radio sounds seem to have stopped. Whether it was an elaborate hoax, a signal quirk, or something else entirely, that's for you to decide. But for many in San Nicolas, the mystery remains unsolved, and it will probably remain a mystery forever. But more unsettling events continue to happen in our world, like this next one. On May 2nd, a deeply disturbing video began circulating on TikTok. In it, a man named Marcelo calmly describes injuring his brother, allegedly following an argument sparked by an accusation that he was vegan. While it might sound absurd at first, what makes this clip so disturbing is that, according to reports, Marcelo wasn't joking.
I'm cold. Go away and try to shower and jack off. My brother just tried framing me again, so I got him. Yeah, good times. He took out his phone, tried framing me for being a vegan again. Says, yeah, you're a Satanist, a devil worshiper, all this and that, called the cops on me like a bitch. So I shot him. Anyways, he has a criminal conviction, has fled Ecuador for being a racist. You know, does drugs, laundering, everything, I guess. Doesn't have a license here, but somehow still calls the cops because they want to bang whoever I'm also. Alright, so this is my brother trying to get me killed. He called the cops on me because he's trying to frame me again, just for being a vegan. What he did was he fled Ecuador for a problem in the clinic. He fled for he doesn't have a license. He tries using my license abroad, and then he tries framing me just to get me in trouble. He uses fear-mongering tactics, and I guess right now I'm probably gonna die because he lied again. So yeah, that's my brother for you.
His account quickly spread across TikTok before his profile was permanently banned. Some commenters believed it was a prank or part of some twisted performance art, but police have since confirmed that Marcelo is currently in custody, awaiting trial. Fortunately, his brother survived the attack and is said to be in stable condition. In the footage, Marcelo's demeanor shifts rapidly as police begin to close in, showing visible agitation before eventually surrendering. What's even more bizarre is the content of his previous videos, now deleted, many of which revolved around strange, erratic behavior and deeply personal obsessions. Mental illness has been mentioned in connection to the case, though no official diagnosis has been made public. Although the original video has been taken down, it briefly gained traction on TikTok, shocking viewers with its disturbing tone and content. Whether this was a tragic case of mental deterioration or something else entirely, the internet will likely remember it as one of the more haunting clips to ever surface on the platform. As always, it's not our job to decide whether this was staged, exaggerated, or painfully real. That's up to you. But one thing is certain, this case left more questions than answers. But there are more cases like this, just like the next one, which was captured on TikTok. In recent years, TikTok has become a powerhouse in online shopping, largely due to how much revenue it generates. To capitalize on this, the platform has integrated live streams, allowing users to showcase and sell products in real time. With a simple click, viewers can purchase items or browse customer reviews. But occasionally, something deeply unsettling slips through the cracks.
This is our 15 inches, okay? 15 inches toter bag, and well, it's a perfect.
In the case of one particular handbag, users stumbled upon a disturbing review that left many shaken. The video, filmed in a dimly lit room, has since been deleted, but not before one viewer screen recorded the entire thing. In the clip, a person casually dangles the handbag in front of the camera, but in the background, the faint screams of what sounds like a child can be heard, calling for help. The review attached to the video read, 10 out of 10. Love this bag. It's so spacious. Strangely, the seller replied to the review, but didn't mention the video or its contents at all. The clip quickly gained traction on TikTok, sparking outrage and concern. Users flooded the seller's profile with questions, eventually prompting them to release a statement and confirm that the video had been escalated to TikTok's internal investigation team. At first, many thought it had to be some kind of sick joke, but it left people asking, why go through all the trouble to post such a disturbing video in an obscure product review, only to bury it under thousands of others? Whether this was an elaborate prank or something more sinister is unclear. But one thing's for certain, the internet hasn't stopped asking questions, and if any updates come to light, we'll be sure to cover them. But for now, there are none, and the same might be true for this next and final video. A TikTok user known as Granny Cece recently shared a video captured entirely by her Ring doorbell camera. In it, her young son is seen standing on the porch, seemingly engaged in conversation, but no one else is there. At first, it seems like innocent play, until he says "Dad." And that's when everything changes. The boy's father had recently passed away. What's even more unsettling is that, in the clip, two distinct voices can be heard responding to him.
There you go, Grandmas. Come on. Let's go.
I want you.
She's got cups. Okay. Yeah.
Dada! I'm just hanging me.
Oh, wait.
What?
No, okay. Oop, come on, Clarence. I think my mom's got fun. Okay.
Bye, Daddy.
That's what I was just about to ask. What did you say, Clarence? What did you say, bud? Did you say bye too?
I said bye, Daddy.
I'll let the footage play, but listen closely. I'll highlight the moments where those voices come in. For some viewers, this was deeply unsettling. For others, including Granny Cece herself, it brought a strange sense of comfort.
Oh, wait. No, okay. Oop, come on, Clarence.
So what do you think? Was this a spiritual encounter or something else entirely? I'll let you decide. That's all for today, folks. If you want to see more of this creepy content, click on the video on screen.